If you never had a woman literally put her nose on your body and say, "You smell so good," I don't know what you've been doing with your life. Welcome to Introverts Don't Talk, the IDT channel where we talk about everything from an introvert's point of view. Before we get started, remember to comment, share, like, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. Now, I talked about this in a previous video and I'll make sure to put the link below. One of the things that's hard for us as introverts to do is just get out and talk to people that we don't know. As a professional filmmaker, networking just comes with the job. There's times where I can turn it on and be switched on for a period of time and put on a show, but then I'll have to disappear for a few days, maybe a week, just to get myself back in order. In the previous video, we talked about one of the ways that can help you with the introduction and networking process, which is smelling good. But we only talked about the daytime cologne. In that video, I mentioned that there's a difference between day cologne and night cologne. Here's a recap of what I said. At night, you want to be more proactive and cultivate a style that says something at the event you're attending. Or if you're just hanging with your significant other or whatever, you still want to create an atmosphere. At the daytime, you want to smell good, but you don't want it to seem like you're doing too much. With that said, at night is when you get your opportunity to shine. Don't miss it. This is where you make a conscious effort to set yourself apart from everyone else in the room. Between you and me, at night is when you show off a bit, even if you're not a show-off kind of guy. Making a non-verbal statement can help ease the introduction and networking process and take the pressure off of your shoulders and put it on theirs. With that said, I'm going to be honest with you, you can get a lot of wins when you smell good. If you never had a woman literally put her nose on your body and say, "You smell so good," I don't know what you've been doing with your life. Let's get to the list. Number 5, Aqua Dejo. Aqua Dejo is my number 5 pick, and it is kind of a masterpiece. What do I mean by that? Well, it's clean, it's noticeable, it's bright, it's about as good as a cologne can get. Why is it number 5? Well, because it doesn't really stand out to me. It just gets the job done, and it does it right. It is the perfect example of a scent done right. This guy is a winner. Definitely keep him in your bag. When all else fails, go to Aqua Dejo and you'll be just fine. Number 4, Spice Bomb. Now, Spice Bomb is very interesting, and if you've noticed, I'd like to throw a little wild card into the mix, and this is definitely that guy. To me, Spice Bomb comes off as a little bit of a log cabiny, but in a sophisticated way. More if you're at a high-end party at, say, Sundance. You still want to give off that vibe and you're dressed a little bit casually, but you still want to shine. This is the guy to do it. The kind of cool thing about this is not a lot of people are on this just yet. So you will be unique, I guarantee it. This guy comes across exactly how it sounds. There's a little bit of cinnamon and spice in there, and you'll definitely have it come out when you wear it. This is one of those things that it's a little different. It shakes it up a little bit, but if done right, can definitely be a winner. Number 3, Wanted by Night. This scent right here is one of the ones that got me in the game. It is definitely one of my favorites, and I think it's the best of both worlds. When it comes on, it's a little bit bright, but as it lays on you, as it sits on you, it warms up and it becomes more and more enticing. It's definitely one of those colognes that are gonna make someone want to get closer and closer to you. It is clean. It is almost perfect for me. Every time I wear this, someone asks me, "What are you wearing?" This is one of my home run hitters. This guy is who I go to in a pinch. This is who I actually prefer most of the time. The only reason I didn't make this number 1 is because I want to make it about what everyone will like and what works best for all. But for my money, this is my personal favorite. And I say my personal favorite because I want you to go out and find something that works for you, works for your chemistry, works for your style, and then build everything out from there. Number 2, Sauvage by Dior. Now, this guy is virtually perfect. This guy knows what it's doing. It is a statement piece. It will get you in the game every time. This guy is a home run hitter. It is a classic. It is an almost perfect style cologne. It smells good. It works. It's a statement piece. It is everything you want in a scent. I hear what you're saying. If it's so great, Harold, why don't you take it on a date and ask it upstairs for a nightcap because it's a bottle of cologne. That's why. Also, if it's so great and you're going on about it and it's virtually perfect cologne, why is it number 2? The reason it's number 2 is because people have become hip to this cologne. That is the only reason it is not the number 1 cologne on my list. The worst thing you want is to be talking to someone and you smell like someone they used to know. Now they're thinking about them and not you. That's not cool. That is the only reason this guy is not the number 1 on the list, but it is a virtually perfect cologne and you cannot lose, you cannot miss. And finally, number 1, Ultra Male. This is the guy. Ultra Male is what I would consider an alpha male cologne. This is the one that makes you stand out. I guarantee you someone will always ask you what you're wearing. Now, that is not to be confused with male, which is a highly overused cologne. That goes back to exactly what I was talking about with number 2. I guarantee you if you wear male, you will remind someone of someone else. No bueno. Ultra Male will set you apart. It is a winner. It will definitely turn heads. It will definitely put off a masculine aura, and it will definitely get the job done. There you have it. That is the list of my top 5 nighttime colognes for men. Now I have to tell you that this list is subjective, but it's also a fact. The point is people have different chemistries, different tastes. I would definitely use this as a roadmap to get you to where you need to go. I guarantee you, if you get my top 5, you will be in good shape. But cultivate your own style. Figure out what works for you. What kind of statements are you trying to make? And then build around that. With that said, thanks for hanging out with me and going through the whole list. In the comments section, let me know if you bought any of these. How did they work for you? What is your opinion of them? Hey, what should have been on the list? What should be off the list? We're all here to learn. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll get with you next time.